This is Woodthorpe Grange Park, Nottingham Council's main nursery, growing thousands of plants and flowers that go into the parks and open spaces around the city. On the 10th of May, Nottingham in Bloom opened its doors to the public, giving people the opportunity to see behind the work that goes into their city. With stalls offering plant sales and growing information for the adults, and craft stalls for the kids.
And you basically just... That's it. Right, there we go. So is this your one? So now you need to choose a colour that you'd like to wrap round the stick to decorate the stick.
Oh, it's good fun. It's nice to see so many people about and the park being used. And we come up here all the time anyway, so actually getting inside the greenhouse is really nice too.
You like it? Yeah. There we go.
I think what Nottingham is, it changes the whole nature of the city. It gives it a lot more colour, gives people pride in the place. I think if people lose pride in the city, then you end up with much more graffiti, you end up with much more litter, you end up with that. But it's about being really hot on litter, hot on kind of graffiti, and giving people colour.
Never seen so many plants in beautiful condition. Really nice. These. I've seen some of these in the market in the Nottingham, but not all of them. I've seen the coat and the dress before, but I like the cupcake.
Nottingham in Bloom isn't just about transforming the city through their work, but they also have a huge impact on the people of Nottingham.
With my dad actually, my dad's not been well, he comes every year, so we came with him this year. It's the first time he's been out since August last year, so he's really enjoying it.
Nottingham in Bloom works citywide with schools and nurseries to get children involved in improving their local area.
So today we've got the Nottingham in Bloom painting and photograph competition. We had over 800 entries in the paintings and 200 in the photographs. So we're inviting people here to vote for their favourites, and then the winners will be invited along to a prize giving in June.
We'd like to introduce ourselves. We are Holly's Day Nursery and we're here today to promote Holly's and Nottingham in Bloom.
We're doing a project with Nottingham in Bloom to promote children's understanding about open spaces and what a massive job and things that go into making our open spaces and parks a beautiful place. This is some of the plants already that the children have potted on our first project, which has been fantastic. We planted about 400 plants the first time, and last Thursday we had 12 children come with their parents and we planted 1,440 plants, which will then be planted into the Goosefair Island at the bottom of Mansfield Road in about 6 weeks' time. And so the children will be able to follow through the whole process from seeding to potting to planting to actually enjoying the plants for the whole community. And once they've gone through the entire project, they're going to get a certificate which will be presented by the guys at Nottingham in Bloom to them, because they'll become ambassadors of our community, and hopefully we'll keep coming back to the open spaces to appreciate them and enjoy them as much as everybody else does.
The Open Day is also an important platform to promote Nottingham's bee-friendly gardening campaign.
We're just raising awareness about the importance of bees, really, and making sure that people are aware of what kind of bee-friendly flowers that people can plant, and the different species of bees. You know, we're asking people to help sort of create these kind of solitary bee hotels where you can kind of create a plastic bottle and some canes and create some kind of bee-friendly hotels for bees. True Blue Peter style. That's what I made earlier. So you just basically stuff them through until it's nice and compact and they're not going to drop out. And then we're putting a bit of yellow tape on for the kids just to make it look a bit like a bumblebee. And then yeah, they can take them away, get them tucked into a hedge.
Today we're making pots that look like bees and promote our bee-friendly Nottingham campaign. So we're planting different varieties of lavender. We've been making these bright pots to make them more interesting for children, with our website on them, so for people to find more information about these as well. It's important to promote preservation of bees because they're suffering decline at the moment.
Queen bee is there, underneath that, with a red spot on the back.
Bumblebees especially are suffering from habitat loss and fragmentation. Farming methods now are very intensive. There's not kind of wildflower margins that there would have been 100 years ago. So what we're trying to do is replicate the sort of diversity of wildflowers that there are. Bees provide a pollination service. There's certain crops that we wouldn't have without bees. So we need them basically to provide our food and our flowers. So we want to help look after them locally.
Just a little design to show you what you can do in a small area. So we've got the bug hotel, which helps bugs, wood lice, things like that. They'll find that. Frogs, newts. So you need your nettle, borage, any wildflowers. And of course, to get your pollinators, you'll get your fruit and your veg and your flowers. So to encourage all that, you have compost heap, water for your frogs and your newts, things like that. And they'll pollinate your fruit and your veg for you.
My name is Councillor Malcolm Wood. I'm the chair of Nottingham in Bloom. I think people like to be in a environment that is pleasant, and certainly the Bloom achieves that. It actually makes an area look really, really nice, and we know for a fact that it brings in people, and people spend money in shops when you've got floral displays outside. So it's very well worth doing.